Welcome to the Curvaceous Bounty of Sin City, broadcasting to you live
from Fatopia Studios.
That's right, motherfuckers.
How's our lighting today?
Our lighting is good today now that I have fixed the single button click that I needed to fix to make it all work right.
That's why we pay you the big bucks.
Genius!
If this is big bucks,
right?
I don't want to see what the poorhouse looks like. There is no money in radio, people. Just so you know, no money.
There can
what
be.
did everybody do on 4th of July?
I went to Tyra's house. You
I did too.
were
for a
at
little
Tyra's
while.
house.
Yeah.
I stayed later and watched her get super
Shit-faced.
intoxicated.
I know she was on a mission to get drunk when I left.
Are all the microphones up okay?
I don't know. Is mine on?
Yeah,
Hello?
yeah.
Just
There's no.
You gotta
low,
sit
low.
close to it.
Okay.
Rob.
Yeah.
So
Hello.
Hello.
I love that girl, and she's become quite a little part of us.
Oh yeah, she's adorable.
Yeah, I'm just so
She's one of
excited.
my
I am
favorites.
so excited about next weekend. But can I tell you what I was doing when the fireworks went off, guys?
What?
This is great. I was in the Bellagio, and I had my ass in the air, and I was getting fucked from behind while I watched every fireworks show on the west side of town.
Nice.
I could see every fireworks show on the west side while I was getting fucked. It was so cool.
That's hilarious.
Cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. For an hour.
I got these cool little fans for BBW Con.
Those are great.
Yeah,
When do we get those?
We're gonna sell them.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's
At
an
BBW Con.
awesome idea.
Yeah. I had to
Fat chicks need fans.
right, and
Yeah.
they're super cool. They
Well,
like
I
have
gotta
all
tell you
kinds of
something. Like,
light up options,
yeah, those would be
and they're gonna look
good.
really cool inside the
like
club
the awards in the club and stuff.
and stuff.
Yeah.
And people, oh yeah, people could get them at the awards
Yeah,
and wave them
exactly.
around like lighters.
Desiree has a vision.
I love these fans because
Well, girls,
they
I
have
I brought some of our table centerpiece fixins, so we'll go over that at some point.
they work good, right?
Yeah, they do. That feels great.
It's a good fan.
I thought I was you today.
Why? Because you were sweating up a
Yep.
storm.
Exactly.
It's humid
I've
today.
been doing like a lot
Oh,
of running
man.
around the last 2 days with the BBW con stuff. So today I'm out in the streets and it was humid today. I mean, like I was enjoying fabric, like sweating. I went to the dollar store sweating. I finally went home.
Yeah.
And said,
I
"Fuck
wake up
this.
sweating.
I was supposed to go
sit
to the
and
grocery
sweat.
store and I didn't make it there today. I was like, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm a sweaty mess. I need towels for every cranion. I am super just moist.
Do you have fat roll towels? That's great.
I think mine must
I
be
do.
menopause.
I have a fupa towel right now and
A towel.
and a thigh towel.
Really? See, if I wear underwear, I'm
Yeah.
good. Like
Oh,
cotton underwear,
I'm
like
too
regular underwear, like
sweaty.
granny
Like,
underwears. I'm good.
I mean, the
sweat.
back of my knees are sweating and rolling down my legs. Like everything on me is sweating. It's disgusting, people.
It's
You
so
don't know.
humid out
You don't
right
understand
now.
what it's like to be me.
And it's 100 and some odd degrees.
And I take a cold shower. Oh, assholes. Let me tell you that my neighbors next door had like this big spectacular fireworks party. Whatever. Nah, they probably spent $500 on
Wow.
fireworks.
Legals? Illegals?
Illegals. Yeah.
Those are the best.
And they're all in my pool.
Oh, now that sucks.
Yeah.
You going to go over there and make them clean it out?
I thought about it. I was gonna be like, "Excuse me,
Your motherfucking fireworks in my
your
pool.
fireworks are all in my pool, bitch. Get that shit out."
Yeah, but they seem like scrappy motherfuckers over there. It seems like every
Oh,
time
no.
we leave
They
on
on
also
Sunday.
seem really nice. He's like a nice guy, right? I thought he was
Like
nice.
he came over the one time.
Yeah,
was that
and
the
he
one?
was chit chatting with me
I mean,
and
when I
Daz in the
pulled up,
driveway last week.
I saw
Yeah.
all of the trash outside and
Let me-
thought it was a party last
Let me
night.
tell you. Okay, he's married with children, and he looks like he's 22,
Yeah.
and he's super hot, and he wants to fuck me.
He likes fat chicks.
He does,
Yeah?
and I'm like, your
Yeah, he
wife
was-
and kids are
He had been
next
at the
door.
Red Label before Desiree moved in here.
He was
Yeah.
happy in here that night when a bunch of people came and
Oh,
Well,
that
for the
was the
housewarming
for the
party.
housewarming.
Yeah, he knew like 4 girls
right.
from the bashes,
That's funny.
That's hilarious.
and he's
What a
li-
tiny little
very
world we
small
live
little
in.
BBW
and he was
world.
like, I never thought you would move next door, because he knew who I was
Check off
when I
face.
moved in. Yeah. So, and he has like propositioned me like multiple times. And the first time I told him he had to pay. But then I was like, now that I'm single.
Now that you need your pipes cleaned every once in a while, right?
But then I'm like, your wife and kids are next door.
It'd be one thing if you knew they had an arrangement.
Yeah.
But you
Well, he
don't
has
know.
an arrangement.
Well, I'm sure he does.
I mean, his side chicks have been here. I've seen them. Like,
Does his wife know?
I don't know because she doesn't really
But you got to check out the size.
talk.
That's all right.
much.
Don't do it.
Yeah, it just looked
I
like
had
drama
it.
from
Like,
afar.
I was like, we're next door. Like, I mean, even if they do have an arrangement, I'm next door. Like,
But like my booty calls have to go away, far
Right.
away,
Yeah.
not just walk out the door.
right? Like, I could
And
just
you
imagine.
don't want your booty call
What-
watching your other booty calls come and go.
Right? And what
Yeah.
if he like got
Angry.
attached or something, and then like started like coming over all the time, and then like you said, watching my other booty call? Because I'm not gonna stop. No, like
No,
it just
she
seems
just got back
like
in the saddle again.
all kinds of. But good dick is hard to find, and he seems
Yeah,
like
it
he has
is.
good dick. But it just seems like
Dick's easy to find. Good
Look,
dick is
His
hard
dick
to find.
cannot be that good for all that drama.
I don't know.
I
If
don't
I could find
know.
good dick, it'd be worth the drama. I'm just trying to get my ex to have a booty call.
X sex is never worth it.
It's really not.
I'm like, I need some good sex. I'm getting angry. Like
Angry.
like all this sex that I've had and none of it has been good. Yeah, I'm
At
getting
least-
angry.
At
They're
least you're
very
having
selfish.
sex.
Some men are very selfish in the sack.
A lot of men are very selfish in the sack.
Yeah.
At least you're having sex. I'm not allowed for
It
another
doesn't
3 weeks.
matter. Like it doesn't even count if it's not good sex. Like, it
I
doesn't even
agree.
count.
Like it's not even worth the effort of putting your makeup on.
It isn't really not.
I
And
know.
A couple. I was just like,
Not when I could reach over in my drawer and take care of business much better than he just did, right?
I do have to share.
And I do
that-
reach over in my drawer afterwards because I have
just-
to take care of business.
Yeah, amen.
Speaking of, I just ordered a new vibrator off of Groupon.
Nice.
You're such a mom.
This is for
You're
the-
such a mom.
This is for the thrifty-minded.
You are
Individuals.
so terrible. Why won't you let us take you dildo shopping?
Yeah. What kind of dildo did you
that
get?
would be so
I
fun.
like the
Yeah.
rabbit. I mean, I have one that I absolutely love, but I'm just gonna out with the old, in with the new, and I'm just going to get rid of all of my old collection and build up a new.
What are you gonna do with your old collection?
I'm going to throw it.
You should
it was
sell
in
it
my
online.
vagina.
No, you should
You
sell it
should
online.
sell it online.
No.
Dudes
Yeah.
will buy it.
Okay.
know
well,
what?
you should
Can
give
we-
it to me so that I can sell it online.
No.
Hey, Des, can we sell it
No.
on my website?
I need a key for your house.
Wait a minute. If you're gonna throw it out, like we'll put it on my site and we'll do 50-50 on it.
No, people don't buy that.
Yes, they
yes,
do.
they do.
Are you
I have a
serious right
collection
now?
of
Are you
broken
frickin'
bras that I have
kidding?
not washed because I know that they'll be worth something once I decide to sell
If
them.
you got enough of them, you could do a whole
My
site.
dirty underwear are worth.
Oh, they
Like,
beg
I-
me for
I-
my dirty underwear and
I
tell me
charge
not to
like
wash them.
$50 per pair of underwear.
What?
Dirty underwear.
Yes.
Do you have any guys looking
And the
for
longer that I wear them, the
stained,
more I can
stinky
pay.
underwear? I got a couple of pairs.
Then I
can
have
sell.
guys that want to have the
What's this
underwear
one?
after someone has come in me.
and then they want the leftover cum spooge in the
Yeah.
underwear.
Those
Yeah.
are popular.
There's whole websites
I've been on
dedicated
this
to
show
this
how
shit.
long? A year and a half now, right?
Something like that.
Okay.
Why is this the first I've heard of this shit?
What do you mean you haven't heard about PantySniffer.com or
I-
any of the other websites where you can buy panties?
I heard one of y'all talk about the panty thing, but
That's
the
probably me.
rest?
It's all one big group of stank-loving vagina fetishists.
Yeah, and dirty
I
pants.
don't
Dirty.
fall
Or
into
you?
that
Or
category.
no, wait.
No.
You're gonna love this one. I got a request this week on an email for my underwear with road tracks on it. You know,
Skid marks.
skid marks. Thank you.
You know, like the
Sierra.
shit you used to get from your husband?
Yeah, he wants me to have. He wants marks on my underwear when I mail them to him.
Did you like that? Good.
Oh, look at her.
I've started.
She's about to honk.
I started early. She's gonna snort.
Here it comes. It's got to come in here soon.
She's gonna sound like an evil alien.
That's
She
awesome.
hasn't taken a breath.
That's awesome.
Here.
Come on, Piggy.
Let me hear you with me.
So yeah.
For
so
the record, I didn't laugh at all.
So actually, your old toys could make you a little chunk. May pay your rent 1 month.
Yeah, they could.
Depending on how many you have. How
Yeah,
many do you
that's
have?
right. Depends on how
Either
many-
that or it could just be a good night at the movies.
4 or 5.
Yeah, that would take you and E out for a date.
Yeah.
I cannot take someone out on
take me
using
out.
money
Right, you
Okay.
can take me out.
from
Yeah.
selling my used vibrator.
Well, then take us out. We're X-rated.
Yeah, we
Right?
don't care if you
We don't
using
care where your dirty money comes from.
old vagina
'Cause
vibrator
I'm telling
money.
you, if I take you out, then you know where my dirty money comes from.
True story.
Not used vibrators.
No, but used
Yeah.
vagina.
And dirty panties and shitty panties.
Shitty panties.
Yeah, I told you they
The
want
skid
skid
marks.
marks
I
on my
know, but
panties.
you have those?
I had a request this week for one. I have to make one and send it to him.
How do you make that?
You just
You
don't
just
wipe real well.
wipe your ass and
And then you
and
sit in the chair and you kind of wiggle around.
exactly, or you pull them up in your crack.
Or you just get my 9-year-old to wear them for a day.
I'm gonna say, hey D, I got a job for you.
Oh my god.
Chacha's got a job for you. D.
I am so petrified right now. I have goosebumps.
Hey D, you want to earn $10 from Chacha?
Yeah.
My hair is literally standing on end. I'm like,
That's hysterical.
I'm
This is
so.
the
Yeah,
worst
so-
kind of show
if I-
ever.
so
and
if
it's
It
I-
always
awesome.
ends up with shit. You know that.
So
right?
if I've ever
shit
shared
shows
any of
are
my
always the best.
finances with you by buying a soda, or it's from things like that.
From shitty panties. shitty,
Or
shitty
cum panties.
money.
Cum
Oh,
panties.
by the way,
cum
did I
panties.
leave my shoes at your place? They're really awesome. They have like crisscrosses on them.
I haven't
They
seen them, but you
tie.
know what? I will have my grandson look under the bed in that bedroom when he comes
Please.
over
And
because there's no
also-
place else in the
Also
house.
in the front living room by that chair.
Okay, baby.
Oh, they were in the bathroom. I recall.
Because
them
I've,
being in there.
like swept and mopped everything else, but
Right.
not that bedroom. So I will have Rylan get under there and
Okay,
look.
please. In the chair, they're my favorites.
They
and
are
now I
cute.
can't find them.
Are those little wedges?
Yeah, they're the little wedges that like tie.
Okay,
and I
I'll look.
can't-
That she
I can't
shouldn't
find
wear
another
when
pair.
she's drinking.
Oh yeah.
'cause
No,
she
they're the
falls
ones where
down
I'm
in the
all-
parking lot.
She goes like,
Ooh.
You know what? She fell very gracefully that night. It was kind of like a sit fall.
yeah, it was. Like I just blinked, and like all of a sudden she was on the ground. I was like, I don't know what happened, but she was like walking, sitting.
I know, it was
Like-
really funny.
Like, I
It's
don't.
hot, right?
Right?
It was hot.
Oh,
You are
God.
hot.
You are always hot, honey.
Oh.
Bam.
I do you too.
No, thank you.
Come on, Des. Let's make it a
I'll
two-for-one
do it.
deal.
Charles always tells me, no, but thank you. That's my.
Actually,
standard.
I
that's
told
my
you I'd put a
response as
goatee
well.
and beard on, so you'd think pretend
No,
I
I
was a
don't
dude.
like that.
I don't like
I don't like that.
I like a
it.
little-
Being scratched up.
I like a little. Well, you don't want somebody who doesn't take care of their shit. It's got to be soft and fluffy.
I know, but
Then
it's
they can
not
tickle your
always,
clit with it.
It's not always fluffy though.
It's not always fluffy. Sometimes it's hard and bristly.
That's
and
because
you're
they
like,
ain't
Yeah.
washing that shit.
No,
wash it.
it's
'cause
just
they
the
got
kind of hair that
wiry
they
hair,
got.
and you're
Yeah, it's the
like,
kind of hair they got.
I don't want no swine hair on me.
Piggy.
Sweet.
Yep, piggy, 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 piggy.
No,
Oh my
good.
God, I can't wait for next weekend.
I can.
I can't.
I wish I had
Remember,
another
1
week.
week. 1 week.
I wish I had another week.
We don't.
Well, I'm in the midst of a nervous breakdown soon, so
Okay, so let me know.
I'm like, so let you know when
Do you
I
need me to punch you?
have my nervous breakdown. No.
Do you need me to? I'm right here.
Don't have your breakdown until you're at least to the
Look,
point that somebody can
I
come
told
in
her
and
1 week from
pick
Monday.
up the pieces and at least put it together. Okay.
Right.
I mean, don't leave me hanging on no graphics. I can be boss and I can tell everybody where to go and how to
Right.
get there. But the other
Well,
kind of
tonight I
stuff, you're the
should
boss.
have,
You're the
tonight I
boss.
should have all the graphics done. We gotta do a banner for the show.
That better?
You know, I should have that kind of stuff all done. This week, you know, I gotta get. Coming week, I have to like fit in the maintenance for myself, for my car, for
I totally get it.
like everything. Like everything has to be done this week. So much. Like I'll be up from dusk to dawn just doing stuff.
Did you see the picture that Mr. Toxie sent for the?
Did not.
I'm very concerned about how high it is because my fat ass won't be able to get up there.
Oh, there's a step.
Is there?
Yeah. It's 2 feet off the ground,
It's detoxy, by the way.
but
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Detox. Oh, that's awesome. I didn't quite know what to call him, but detox is
We
great.
figured that out last
yeah, we
week.
figured that out last week.
Okay, cool.
Detoxy.
All right.
But
Right?
there should be a step.
Okay, hold on.
She's
You
awful
guys
quiet.
talk. I'm gonna find
I know.
these pictures here.
How is camping? It
Oh,
wasn't really
I'll
camping.
talk about it. Oh, it was totally camping.
It wasn't camping.
There wasn't a freaking bathroom in there.
Shut
it was
up!
Camping,
I'm sneaking in on the next trip.
Right? It was
Yeah.
camping.
Were you in a tent?
We have
I was in a
marshmallows.
cabin.
Marshmallows during the early evening and marshmallow vodka during the late evening.
That thing is huge.
I know, but he's got it solid. That ain't going nowhere. Remember, we were worried about it was like you could tip. Like he's got it
Yeah,
solid.
but that's a fucking.
I know. How's that going to be ported? You know, does it come apart?
If it's heavy enough that a fat chick can swing around on it, I don't know if
Can I
anyone
see
can
it?
carry it.
I don't.
And he's not here.
This fucking thing is huge.
No. He's leaving the morning of the 10th. He told me like 3 a.m. He told me, so he's not going to be here to move that bitch. So
How the fuck are we gonna move that bitch?
I don't know. You'd better ask him.
Home Depot, hire some Mexicans.
Yeah,
but
but
we'll have
that's
Jose
a
and
lot
Jose
of
B.
money. Because it needs to go to the Hustler, from Hustler to the Westgate, and then from the Westgate to wherever it's going to store.
It's nice.
I know, and there ain't no fat girl falling off of that for sure. But
Unless the angle. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. That
Unless the
thing's tall.
angle is
Weird.
like. That's way bigger than we discussed.
Don't look at me. I'm just saying.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
no longer
I
responsible for all
don't
that.
know.
That's like a
I'm out.
stage.
I know, which is very cool. But we wanted it portable
but
so we could take
A,
it places.
Where are we gonna store that bitch?
Your garage.
Like if it looks as big as it is, I don't think it'll fit in my garage.
Well, it's got to come apart, or how are we going to transport it?
I don't know. You should probably ask him these things.
Okay. You girls talk. I'll see what I can do.
Jesus Christ. We got ourselves an actual real stripper stage with a real stripper pole.
Just put it over there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mhm.
It'll fit in
you
here.
wanted to put
But
it in
if
here
it doesn't if it
anyway.
doesn't come apart though, that it won't, how am I gonna get it in my house?
Very carefully.
I mean that pole's huge.
Does that big window open over there?
No.
That's too
No.
bad.
I mean this is the biggest door we have, like right here.
That'll probably be where it has to come in at.
No, the patio would be bigger.
Oh.
No, it's not wider.
No.
No.
Oh no. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess
You could just put it out in the side yard over here.
Oh yeah, I could. But it's gonna be covered in wood and stuff
if
and
he's gonna
painted.
paint it and stuff, we want to keep it nice.
Well, if he seals it properly, it'll be all right.
I wouldn't want to leave it outside.
Yeah, I don't want to leave it out in the yard.
And
Put
then,
a tarp over it.
because wear and tear, we want to use it to shoot and stuff.
Yeah, I'll probably put it in here.
Yeah, this would be great in here.
Oh, speaking of in here, I need to also come by and get that stool for Amanda. That squashing stool. Remember I asked you if I could borrow it?
Yep, and somebody else is borrowing it too.
Me.
No, Bree's using it for something too. Let me get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Probably for the fat sex class.
That's exactly what it's for.
Mhm.
So we just have to get it from one place to the other.
And so she won't need it until
You need it
Friday.
at BBW Con?
I need it before and during.
Okay, that's fine because
She won't
that's
need
the,
it
that's
until the
second
Friday
event.
after.
Okay,
yeah.
no problem. We got you covered.
I'm
Ooh,
gonna
I
need
need a
a
list.
fucking U-Haul to move all this shit.
We're gonna need a U-Haul from my house because we got the poker table, we got your
I can fit all that in
wagon.
my car.
No,
Well, I'm
you
not-
gotta
I
worry
can't get
about
a
what's at
scooter.
this end of town. Like these bottles have to go, and if there's a stripper pole at this end of the town, it has to go.
That's
Wait,
what I'm
it's
saying.
not
though.
at this end of town. The stripper pole?
Okay.
The stripper pole's over the
Okay.
east side.
So I don't know because
I
yeah,
need to
we
find
gotta
somebody with a truck.
figure. Yeah, we need to figure all this out.
Oh, you have a
so-
truck.
It's going to be full of radio equipment and
Yeah.
motorboat booth.
Oh, but we can make more than one trip, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, we need to after the show. We need to
Powwow.
powwow about all of those logistics. But hey, if you plane rides are really cheap, guys, to Vegas right now because it's the summer and it's so fucking hot. Nobody wants to be here. So you could probably get a really good deal rate to get here to BBW Con next weekend, right? Right. Porn stars and Daisy Dukes. Porn everybody in BBW porn stars winning awards. Drinking
The
alcohol,
awards are really nice.
partying. Yeah, I seen a picture. They are really, really nice.
Yeah, but they're really nice in person. Like I've
Cool.
got them all here.
Awesome.
With the winners on them?
Yep.
Can we see?
Oh, come on.
And they were fast.
That's good.
Like the company, we sent in the winners' names, and within 2 days they'd shipped, and the next day they were here.
You know what's great is
Like-
because you can't but have a good time. You know, you all of us here have been in party situations with all of these girls and the guys we know that'll be here. So you can't help but get everybody like this in a room. And
Well,
it's nothing but a big good time.
Can I just share with you guys
Yes.
that next weekend I am child free,
Ooh.
which
Woot
means
woot.
soccer free, which means
Oh, that's right.
free.
Which means fucked up free.
Yes, it does.
Well, the
Yeah,
problem.
Dogsy! We're bringing her
I
back,
mean,
folks.
Unless one of y'all want to let me crash in your room.
I don't
got you
have
covered.
a room.
Parking
I'm
lot.
going. I'm not. I don't have a room until I get to
No.
the Tuscany.
I'm single.
Then I have a room. But I am changing in Desiree, so
Yeah.
at some point.
Otherwise, I mean, I can, drink and sleep in the parking lot, which
No,
is
no,
so
no.
safe.
No,
Well, I
don't
have
worry.
a suite.
Well, I'm right down the street from there.
Yeah, I'm not.
I have a suite
Okay.
which just has 2 bedrooms, and there's several people staying in there, but it's the hospitality suite. But you can sleep in my bed with me. I think it's a king size bed, so and I'm by myself. And
There you go. Drink
I
it
don't-
up, girl.
I don't get to sleep for very long, so you could pretty much have at it.
That's awesome.
Like,
So
my window of sleep is like 3 hours.
Look,
that.
we'll still have each other's back. I was just showing before, like, I still have my bruises from last week.
Jesus.
Oh,
It
damn,
seemed
pansy.
worse.
It does. Does it hurt?
Yeah.
Wanted to
Maybe
make
that's
sure.
why you still have it.
Because I've been elbowing her all night.
Right?
So, yeah.
Tyra owes you a punch too, because you didn't
True.
show up, so she's
True.
like
True.
gonna hammer it home.
Gonna ask Tyra for a match. Can you match this one?
Right? Can I have a matching bruise?
I'm going to tell you guys right now. I took my 12-hour morphine 3 hours early, and I'm fucked up right now.
How long ago did you take it?
Before I left the house,
How are you going to drive home?
I'll be fine by 9 o'clock because that's the time I was supposed to take it.
Ah, okay.
She's all high.
Just letting you guys know. Continue.
I'm high. Continue.
Right? Moving on.
Whoa,
Moving right along.
We should do shots. You know, there's so much
do shots.
alcohol out in my garage right now.
I cannot.
There's all the alcohol that you left that was for Denise, but she said that we could use it for the VIP room at BBW Con because there's so much. Like, I was like, what are you going to do with all that alcohol?
I was like, make Jello shots.
I know you're not going to drink it all.
Oh no,
'cause
I'm not a big
You're
drinker.
not a big
like that.
drinker. And then I bought a big bottle of Jaeger, like the one we took
What?
down, to take to Tyra's yesterday.
I
And
believe how big that
nobody
bottle
would drink it. Everybody was like, "You're tripping. What is this, a frat
Do you
house?"
still
I
have
was like,
some
"What?
left?
Why are you people talking shit about Jaeger?"
is.
I will
It's
punch
disgusting. I was
Bitches
drinking
in the
pear
throat.
vodka
Gross.
and Diet 7-Up. It
Well,
is
look at
very
you fancy and
refresh-
shit. We'd be
really
doing
refreshing.
shot,
Very refreshing.
Yeah.
I'm getting
Meanwhile,
old,
I
fuck
turned
you
down a
all.
beer at 4th of July.
What?
Aw.
Yeah.
She's always a good girl when she has health issues. She's a very good girl.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes, I have to give her credit because she's always.
I have
very good.
no like
willpower.
none of that. I can't even say it. That's how much I have. Like, it's not even part of my vocabulary. I am willpower free, and that's includes anything. I am the worst. Like food, sex, cussing, you name it.
Motherfucker.
I and I slipped yesterday and said Tyra.
Aw.
Ugh.
I
It
didn't.
was an
I was good,
accident.
girl.
I was drunk.
Good. I was good.
I was like, blah blah, Tyra.
Tara's so popular. We even brought her to the BBW club last week, and like
Everybody loved her.
everyone loved her.
Oh, I
They
know.
all
We took her
came.
to the
She's
gay
just-
bar.
she's
Everybody
amazing.
loved her.
Yeah,
I
we
just
go to the
love
gay bar.
her.
Like we have guys smushing in our booth and stuff, and I'm like, this would be so awesome.
Yeah, if they liked you. I mean, if they, had different equipment.
Actually, even then, I was kind of cool.
Yeah, that's
kinda
right.
cool.
You
A
like
couple of
the
them
gay
might be
bars.
bi. You never know.
Well, if it was one of them was really hot, extra hot,
So hot.
so hot, right?
So.
The other one was the opposite spectrum of hot, and we call that not.
And the other one
Yeah.
kept the other one
Not.
kept screaming like, I had butt sex.
He must have been a
I
new
had
gay.
butt sex.
No, it was okay.
Wait, and then he was like, the next day my mouth smelled like ass.
That's kind of what happens when you eat butt.
Yeah,
But
but he
so he
kept
was
saying
not.
it over and over and over
And I
again.
had
He's like,
to-
it was the best butt sex I ever had. I was like,
And so
Did
he
you ask him how much
at,
butt sex
at
he
one
had
point,
had?
a lot. It was a lot.
Yeah,
And
he
then
did
at one
say it.
point, like the super hot, like super hot guy squished in, a cross, right? And so I'm sitting there, and then so this not super hot guy is like, scooch in. So I'm there, and he keeps lighting a cigarette, and I'm like, hey, dude, would you mind? I said, my contacts get super dry. I got to drive home. Would you just mind? All I'm asking, just blow it the other way. And he's like, I think he was like, gave me an attitude. He's like, I can smoke here, and you're saying not. No, I didn't say don't smoke. Just when you blow the other way. But he's here with the cigarette, and he's all like,
I'm like, dude,
like,
this is our. You
all
said in our
over the
space.
place. He's
Oh, and
all
he would-
over, like about to burn me a million
He
times.
was so drunk. He would like sitting there, and he had this. They had these big like liters of beer,
Bump his
Right.
ass.
and they were big glass cups. And every time he'd like pick it up, he'd take a drink, and he'd be like, bah!
And then at
he'd
one point
slam
he
it down.
stood, and then he goes, boom.
He's standing there, and all of a sudden he was on the ground. That was funny.
Meanwhile, I don't know if we mentioned,
Oh,
but
and
a
then-
super hot guy.
And then I made the mistake of asking where the restroom was, and he not only showed me where the restroom was, but he came in and sat with me
Yes.
while I peed.
Because when
And
I had to go,
made the comment that, oh, you're really in there peeing. Yes,
What
yes,
do
I
you
am.
think I'm gonna do?
because I
right?
had to go to the bathroom so bad, and when I saw he was going as well, and then you're going, do you have to go? And I'm all, I'm good.
No,
No.
you should have went after,
good.
though. Like, because he wouldn't have escorted you to the bathroom.
No.
I would have been like, because I was like,
He
it was right
liked
over
your
there.
boobs.
Yeah, those were popular.
Yeah. her
Gay
boobs
men
were
do like
popular.
boobs.
They
They
do.
do.
Not
They
all
do.
gay men. I realized yesterday
A lot of them
at
do.
Tyra's, she has a gay friend, and he was like, no boobs. Bah,
Totally anti-chick.
anti-chick all the way around.
Yeah.
You know what? I hate gays and lesbians who are like that. They're just anti-opposite
other.
sex.
I actually have a friend who's a lesbian who's very much like, I don't even want guys in here. Guys are gross. Guys smell. She's like,
He
no,
said that
no
he
guys.
he liked boobs up until the point where he got a sexual harassment lawsuit slapped on him, and then no more boobs for him. I was like, what's that about? You shouldn't like the
because he's
chick
touching the wrong dude, wrong boobs.
at work.
Yeah, shouldn't be touching anybody's boobs at work. I don't care how gay you are.
So that shouldn't ruin you for boobs. That's nothing to do with boobs.
Has to do with one asshole or two, depending, I guess.
And work. The key phrase here being work
Work
and boobs. They don't go together unless you're a
your
stripper.
work is boobs, or you're some sort of plastic surgeon.
or hooker.
Right.
Or porn star or something.
Unless your job has to do with boobs.
Can I just say you all lost me at boobs?
Boobs.
As soon as the discussion
Boobs.
went there, and I'm all,
Boobs.
Wah wah wah.
Aw.
Jetcom.
You have boobs. You have
I do
nice
have
boobs.
boobs.
You can wear a strapless
I'm
bra.
just glad for underwire bras.
I am wearing a
because my
strapless bra.
boobs look better in a bra than they really are in real life.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm just thankful that I got boob towels.
Boob towels.
To catch my puddles of sweat.
I needed those earlier today. I was was like, I'm hanging out with Desiree way too much.
Oh
'Cause I
man,
sweat like her now.
I'm telling you, that is not a good thing to pick up. Like, I am
Sweating
dying.
sucks.
Like, there's nothing good about being so fucking hot.
Yeah, Cali guy and I have unfortunate opposites in that regard. Like, he doesn't mind being hot at all, and as a matter of fact, he keeps his house at like 83. Yeah.
Yes.
And so when we sleep together, we have to flip a coin or make a decision on which temperature we're going to be sleeping at. Inevitably, we split it 50-50. And so, like, night before last, we slept without my spare air conditioner on, which meant I was almost completely naked with no sheet, no nothing, and woke up sweating multiple times. And meanwhile, he's fast asleep, all curled up in everything he could be curled up in and just perfectly content. Last night, I gave him a melatonin to help him sleep through the sound of my air conditioner. I turned the AC on, and he was like, I have icicles on my nose. I'm like, I still woke up sweating last night because I didn't turn the fan on, too.
Great.
Yeah, no.
I like that.
At night, for sleeping, we keep our house at 70.
So we positioned our bed.
What? Wait, hold on. 70?
Yeah, 70. And I have an air conditioner in my room on top of that. I'd like to keep my room.
Oh, at night mine's 78 and it's
Yeah, I'm
perfect.
78 all the time.
No,
I
78
take
during
it
the
down to
daytime, but
74.
not at night. I can't sleep in that heat. I sweat at
Se-
78.
Yeah,
take
78.
it down to
78 I
74.
can still put a comforter on me.
But-
78 I
light
could
one,
still
a light
afford
one.
to pay other bills.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, our
We-
power bill was less than $200
Oh, you
last
know what? I
month.
finally got on that one that's like every month the same rate because they prorate. It's like only going to be 140 a month for my house, so that's good.
When we moved in here, we positioned our bed to. My side of the bed is directly under the air conditioning vent. And I have the fan next to my bed and the fan on my nightstand.
My bed is also positioned so that actually, because I mean, it's not like he sleeps with me a lot because we are long distance relationship. So my bed is set up so that my entire bed gets all of the air conditioning because I sleep diagonally across the bed when he's not
Nice.
there. And I have the air conditioning unit and the fan in my room. And I still sleep almost naked with just a sheet. And it's usually around 68 in my bedroom, maybe 66. And
I
I still
know.
wake up sweating.
I would have icicles in my nose.
I would be in heaven. I'd be like,
You
oh,
can come
finally I
sleep
can
with
wear a
me.
sheet.
Yeah.
Kelly guy said
'Cause
it's
I don't wear
like,
nothing.
I think with the air conditioner, it's like sleeping in a tornado at the South Pole. There are 3 separate sources of moving air and of noise on and off on and off all night.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
That's the way I roll.
That's how I dig it. I like the noise.
I don't hear the noise. I sleep right through it.
I like the noise because it drowns out all the other noises.
Yeah, he can't stand the noise.
And then
sleeping at his house is like sleeping in a crypt. It's like quiet.
I can't have all
Like
that.
you could
quiet.
hear a mouse fart. What the hell was that? It's just the neighbor's mouse.
No, that's not cool.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what's that?
Yeah.
Because I sleep so light.
Every bump in the night.
I'm like, and then I'm like, what was that?
Yeah, no, he can't sleep through my air conditioner, but he can sleep through every house noise that happens in a house. He just sound asleep through it all.
Oh, not me. I'm like,
Like-
what's that? Like-
Go downstairs, get the gun. Go downstairs. There's someone in
Where's my whip? Where's it at?
Even with my air conditioner and my fan on, I heard a bump downstairs and I didn't know what it was. So I had my baseball bat and I was creeping down the stairs with it,
Right.
opening all the doors, coming around the corners real quick. I looked like a psychopath.
Well, you know, there were so many people. Not so many people live here. I guess there's 4 of us now, but I know everybody's sounds.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know what they do, where they go. Like I can hear everything. So I'm like, if I hear an out of sort sound, very concerned. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
What was that?
Because I'm
There's
like,
somebody here.
Bessie! I'm very I'm a very light sleeper, and I'm very paranoid in the nighttime. So
Do you have a
I'm
baseball
like-
bat in your room?
no, but I have plenty of whips. I have bull. I have bull
Get
whips
out
and
of here! I
paddles.
have a
Gonna
whip.
Indiana Jones your ass.
I have a.
There's fucking thing that's hanging on the wall over there.
That's true, but she has to come all the way downstairs for that. You
Yeah,
need
but I
something
have
in
a-
your room.
I have a wooden paddle. It's just as good as a baseball bat. that
I
I
have-
grab like, I mean, and it's good.
You have a tiny little t-ball bat, don't you?
I do. I had the one night I was totally home alone, and my neighbor's house had been broken into, Like we're talking catty corner to my house.
The
And
one with the
so-
creepy ass clown every Halloween.
No,
That
like
fucker is creepy as
two
fuck.
down. I wish it was there when they stole the clown, but no, it was like two down. It was like it's I could walk out front, look at the front of their house. And the police had been there late and everything, and it was crazy. So I'm up there in my room, like every light on, bathroom light, closet light, bedroom light, TV's on, and I'm laying there with my little T-ball bat, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm gonna die. Yeah, basically that's what will happen.
Yeah, I think people see me and pretty much are like, I'm out. Like, fuck this.
Yeah, you're tall.
Like,
I come swinging
and
around
I'm
that
big.
corner
Like,
with
if
my
I
baseball bat.
throw my body at you, you're gonna be hurt.
You should have seen me. You should have seen me when my mom's meth head ex-boyfriend, was threatening to blow up our house. Any noise, we had my dad's shotgun at the time. Any noise in the house, and I'm walking around with a big fucking 30-aught, just
You
like.
know what? I could so see Sierra doing that. That's what the greatest thing is.
Yeah.
I could so see you walking down your steps.
Yeah.
I could see it.
Oh
It's
yeah.
funny.
I have no problem whatsoever killing a motherfucker. I shot a
think-
bird the other day.
think you
so.
need. I think
you're
you need a
gangster.
portrait. I think you need
Shot
a
a
portrait
pigeon.
Yeah,
of
fuck
you
that
like
pigeon. I'd
that
shoot a
over
pigeon, too.
Callie's fireplace.
He'd love that.
Yeah, I know.
In a bikini with my arms up above my
yeah.
head.
And your hair down. Hair down.
Yeah.
You're
He'd love that.
holding the machine gun.
Right up over my head. Just like, ah. He'd be like,
I
spank, spank, spank.
I try to hit pigeons every chance I get with my car.
We have been systematically eliminating them with my boyfriend's pellet rifle, and he was napping, and one happened to land in our kill zone, and so I had to take care of the pigeon, but then I didn't kill it all the way, so I had to go upstairs and wake him up to make him go downstairs and take care of it.
That's fucked up.
I was over there once, and he's sitting there. Kelly guy's sitting there, and he gets up. He gets this big old rifle. He goes out the door, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, where am I? What's happening? But
I'm not
right
an
after,
Texarkana. What the
right,
fuck?
But right after, I walk out. I mean, we're talking, this is a week ago.
Mhm.
I walk out, shit covering the whole back of my driveway. For whatever reason, the fucking pigeons heard about what y'all are doing, and they realized I was at your house, and they're like, I'm coming to your house now.
Guys,
Shit
the
on
bug
you.
man got rid of pigeons at the PLP's house
Right.
with this corn that you put this certain poison on that doesn't kill them, but it makes them extremely sick. And then in their little pigeon language, they tell the other pigeons,
Right.
don't eat that corn there. It will make you sick.
Right. I remember that. I remember
So,
seeing
yeah,
that too.
so
I need to get some of that corn
we
to
have
up on my roof.
we have magic corn at our house.
That
Just
it's
ask Bug Guy.
Okay.
He
Because
did
it's
say he's coming out
crazy.
there to do your ants anyway.
Yeah.
So, okay. You need pigeon poison.
All right. I mean, if you see that it's never happened before. I mean, we've been there like almost 3 years. But of course, they fucking heard. They talked,
Well,
and
the
they're
first time I started spraying the pigeons with my water hose, that day I went out to my car and just the whole side of it was covered in pigeon shit. I was like, "Ew." That was when I called Callie guy and
Little
said, you better
bitches,
bring some
aren't
sort of
they?
extermination device because these bitches are going to die now. Now they know. When they see him opening the door, they fly away.
well, he was on it. That's for sure.
Yeah, he's an excellent pigeon hunter.
Sierra, this is, sometimes I miss when somebody writes something. It says, Sierra using Elmer Fudd voice creeping downstairs. Shh, be very, very quiet. For hunting
Very,
meth
very
heads.
We're hunting meth heads. That's
We're
exactly
hunting
right. And I got good aim. I'll shoot a motherfucker. I ain't got no problem with it. That's why I can't drive with a gun.
Serious road rage.
I would,
Oh
you know
my
what?
God.
No one would even know. I just roll down my window, hold it out, pop the motherfucker, and just keep on going.
Well,
like
they
I
would
wouldn't
know
get
now
angry.
because it is like.
the radio. Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah.
know what's
Just
crazy?
saying.
Like last night I was driving home from Tyra's house, which is only like 15 minutes away. But driving on the 4th of July is hell.
We
Let
had a
me
great
tell you,
time.
I'm so fucking paranoid. I'm like, was that a firework or a good job?
Do you know that the
'Cause that is the
Bellagio
best
closed
time.
their parking garage last night? I couldn't park in the Bellagio last night.
That's the best time to
It was
do
so
a drive-by
crowded. It was so crowded.
when they're on the 4th of July during fireworks.
It's the best time to drive.
We
Best
were-
time to
we
drive
were in
through the city.
No, it's
We were in
horrible.
Kingman, and they cannot have fireworks. We had to drive out of town to a golf course that was having them. The city could not put on fireworks this year because in 2013, the contractor who was doing the fireworks got injured and sued
The
for
city?
like $13 million, sued the city. His parents sued the city for like $1 million each. He didn't work for the city. He was a contractor that they paid to come in and do these fireworks. So the entire city lost out because this
Douche.
contractor
How
whose
long
job
ago,
it was
how long
anyway.
ago was this?
2013. So
not
What?
that
How was
long
he
ago,
injured? Did he
yeah.
lose a limb?
I'm not sure the severity. I guess 13 million worth of
He better have
something.
lost a motherfucking limb.
Yeah.
That's all I
maybe,
gotta.
but
He
again,
better be
you're in
drooling
a,
on
But
himself.
That's your job, and you know the risks.
Yeah,
Right.
if you're gonna work with explosives, you better know that injury is imminent. And I don't think you should be able to sue a city because you blew yourself up.
right. But that's what happened. And so the city lost out, and instead they had this thing where you could go and like get free hot dogs and listen to
Oh,
music
I like that.
and
I hate fireworks.
Home Depot
I
was giving
love
away free hot
fireworks.
dogs on the 4th of July.
What?
Yeah, we had to go, but because this weekend was like home improvement weekend, so we went to Home Depot like twice. And the second time we went, it was me, the boy, the baby, and my boyfriend, and my boyfriend, and they had free hot dogs. And my son was like, "Can I have one?" And I said, "Yes." He was like, "Ha!" He had a hot dog. He had that thing scarfed down before we made it to aisle 3. Like he was just because we don't eat buns at our house anymore. There's hardly any bread at our house.
Oh.
And so he was just hot dog
He's
bunning
like,
it up.
"God." He's like, hold the hot dog.
Carbs!
Can I just get?
It's like
Can I just get the bun?
motherfucking carbs.
He was probably jacked up. Like,
Yeah, he was.
It's all like when my daughter was little and she didn't get sugar, so on the occasions that she did, she was like a little drunk person, like running around like bumping the couch. So it's kind of the same. It was like hot dog bun.
Yeah, he's like, yay, bread.
I miss that. I will never in my life again have another sugar high or anything like that because my issues with my insulin resistance.
It just says he was permanently injured.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't
So-
say what the permanent injury was.
That motherfucking permanent injury better be something other than a scar.
It was obviously brain damage because he's an idiot and blew a fucking stuff up.
Well, obviously the brain damage occurred before, so they
Right.
had to have probably gone on the defense that it was a prior existing injury.
But imagine that. I mean, he just. I'm sorry. Something happened to you at work.
But you fucked it up for everybody.
I'm sorry. Did
Literally.
Did it say like did the explosive malfunction or did he
Well,
do something?
No, it
like
doesn't
I didn't
say.
see
It's
anything.
it's a very
Or was it like
vague
user-
article.
There's
Yeah, or was
probably
it user
a
error?
gag order on the whole thing.
You're probably right. Yeah.
But
But
yeah, see, here's the thing: if the explosive was the problem, then he should be suing the explosive supplier.
Right.
If it was his error, then he shouldn't be suing a motherfucker.
right.
He should be going, "Whoops, my bad," and then limp along with his gimpy ass for the rest of his life with his little scar on his cheek 'cause he got hit by some hot flashing or something like that.
Right?
Fuck that cocksucker.
Tyra's husband kept burning himself last night too. I was like, oh shit.
You should have seen us. We were all running like little
Oh,
schoolgirls when we set
oh.
off our little safe and sane
Desiree
fountains.
found
I was in the
some
pool.
very good information about Tyra's husband yesterday. He has sugar gliders.
He
I
does
love
have
sugar gliders.
And he's getting
Me
ready to get
too.
another one.
I love them.
I was like, oh, I just want it.
They're super adorable, and
They are
they'll
super adorable.
they'll attach for life. Once they're attached to you, they're yours for life.
Just to share really
just
quick.
like me.
Inkspot Stories.
Stuck.
Inkspot Stories is in chat right now, and he just had a baby.
Oh,
He had a baby girl a week
congratulations.
ago.
A
So-
baby boy or a baby
Yay.
girl?
Baby girl.
Aw.
We love that.
And you named her Sierra. How sweet.
Sweet Cheeks.
Desiree.
Don't name her Toxie.
That's funny.
Somebody told me the other day, Desiree's a whore's name. I was like, yeah, yeah, it is. I can't even
Actually,
argue.
you know what's funny?
But
They have
your
these.
birth name is kind of a whore name too.
Burp, burp, burp.
If by horror you mean down home country.
Well, you know what I think? You know what I think of there's a couple of movies that has that name in it, and that they're like really hard women
Yeah.
with that name.
I will tell you that there's these different things go around that says like this list of names typically like
Are
girls with
crazy.
this name are crazy.
Right.
In every motherfucking list, it
Your name.
doesn't matter. My name is on. They're all some variation. The one thing that's in common with all lists, my fucking name, my real name, not toxic.
But you know what? Like
You're probably the least craziest of us all.
exactly. But
Right?
I'm crazy. I just contain my crazy. When I let it
True
out,
story.
trust me.
you're pretty level-headed.
When it's
Right,
unleashed.
when it's unleashed, when I unleash the beast, watch out.
the beast.
No, that's not it.
No.
No.
Oh,
It's
her
a whole
name-
different kind of crazy. I have a beast. You have a.
Is mine a nice beast at least?
It's one of
little
those where the wild things are kind of beasts.
twinkle star kind of. You know what I imagine is like a little furry blue puppet with like antennas with stars on the top. Like there's
So a Muppet.
yeah, like a Muppet.
Your beast is a Muppet. I'm gonna find you that Muppet.
Can you?
That's what
Um,
I.
the talking thing, like really fast, that would be.
Yeah,
like-
that's her beast.
Inkspot Story's baby's name is Isabella, which is actually my niece's
Oh.
name.
That's my
name.
grandma's
It's a
name.
very,
very
pretty
beautiful
name.
name.
Very pretty.
That is it.
Isabella.
That's my grandma's name, and I have always loved that
Yeah,
name.
it's very pretty. I like it a lot.
It's a very sophisticated name.
How exciting.
You can go by Bella for sure,
Uh-huh.
which is
Izzy?
what we call my niece.
Izzy?
Izzy, yeah.
That's cute too.
Izzy is.
Or she can just be Isabella. Isabella.
Or she could just be cunt. No?
It's a baby, Sierra.
Maybe she gets into one of those relationships and that's his pet name for her. Come here, little cunt. I love you. I've met girls like that. And they're very much in love.
That
I
was-
don't use that word, just so we're aware.
That's why she said it.
Come here, you. Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
I told somebody I'll be like, I'll kick you in the cunt.
I am going to cunt kick you so hard your ancestors are going to feel it.
It is an ugly word.
I don't know. I think it's funny sometimes.
My mommy told me it was ugly when I was little.
I have a list of words I don't say, but that's one of them.
Yeah, you have too many words you don't say. It's
I
obnoxious.
have quite a few that.
Well,
You're so PC.
can we ask you how your new single life is going?
Oh yeah. How's that?
Sure. We'll actually talk about it here for a few minutes. If
Okay,
you,
let's
or
talk
actually,
about it.
Do you want to wait till we come back from? Are we taking
it
break
break
at
time?
8?
We can.
We can take.
Let's talk a little before, but what we did is last week, Desiree and I each signed up, set up a profile on a dating site. We have not talked about the gentlemen yet that have responded to us. We obviously have very different sites, very different things that we put in there. You know, more like fun-loving soccer mom of one.
You're still gonna get crossover. This is gonna be.
That's what
great.
we want to see.
is
So we
gonna be
have not
great.
even looked yet. We haven't even checked to see if there's crossover, and it's a very interesting experience to share. But so aside from that, which we'll talk about, it is what it is.
So you are at a place now that if somebody nice were to answer your ad or whatever, you would be open to date, to go on a date, maybe meet for
I'm-
coffee, or are you not quite there yet?
I don't know if I am. I don't know if I'm there yet. That's
Okay.
one thing I kind of figured out.
And you know what?
I will tell you that
That is
probably
your
would be my
beast.
monster.
Except antennas with stars on the top.
That's funny.
No, I
No,
can't, but
well,
I'm going to
so-
post that on Facebook.
But one thing I found is that, so many people have been telling me that what you need to do is just get out there. Just get out there. Just go meet people. Just, give it a shot. Get out there. Included in these people who keep telling me this are
Us?
my soon-to-be ex, who just said to me like 2 or 3 days ago, you really just need to get out there. And my own father,
Oh wow.
who told me
Wait,
the
this is
best.
the loner cowboy who lives in Pennsylvania with
This is
cigarettes
the-
and nudie mags?
This is the farmer father who has a farm, who, decided to give me some really great advice. And he called me one day. He's like, hey, He's like, I hadn't told him for whatever reason, Hey, I heard. What'd you hear, Dad? He's all, I heard. Don't worry, it'll be all right. I've been there twice.
I've been there
He's
twice.
all, take it one day at a time, okay? Take it one day at a time. And I'm like, thank you, Dad. Like, that's
That was
really
nice,
good advice.
though,
Thank you. He
yeah.
goes, the best thing you can do now is start hooking up. He's like, get out there and start hooking up.
This is the information I have told you.
love
The best way
him.
to get over a guy is to get under a new one.
Well, see, there's two ways you can do this, Toxie. You can do it like, I'm going to date and go meet for coffee. The other way is just get stinking ass drunk and go fuck your brains out with somebody you don't know their name and don't care to know their name.
Yeah, that's a good way to do
Both ways will heal you.
I've opted for the second.
it. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up real good.
Just sport fuck.
Sport fuck your way to good feelings for you.
That
Okay,
sounds
and
like a
I-
commercial.
So,
And I've really been trying to find good sport fucking, and it's not
Sport fucking. Your way to get over your ex.
quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Okay.
It doesn't work, though, by the way.
You know why it doesn't work? Because usually your ex, you had better sex with than the guys you're finding.
No, that's not true. The difference between sex with new people and sex with an ex is that your ex knows the combination to your lock and can
That's true.
unlock it in 2.5 seconds.
That's true.
All you need to
Seriously.
do is find a guy you are interested enough in to teach him the combination to your lock.
That was such poetry.
that was.
That
I
was
am,
good
after all,
poetry.
a poet.
You are, and that was good poetry right there.
I, however, have not even found somebody that I like enough to know their last name, let alone
Most often,
In
not
some
even their
cases,
name.
first either.
Gonna
some
say.
cases phone number either is all the way out.
They'd be like, "Can I call you?" You're like, "No."
No.
Doors downstairs.
Yeah. I was
Turn the
like,
lock in the little handle before you leave.
I was like, you can let yourself. I did say that this morning. I was like, you can let yourself out.
You did?
Yes. I was like, I'm done. I'm just gonna roll over and go to sleep, and you can let yourself out.
Oh, I've been there. Yeah, that's what it's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you.
And then I was like, I wanted to call him and tell him that I couldn't, see him anymore. But then that's like dad's in the hospital, like recovering from colon cancer surgery. I was
You're like, "Oh, I guess I can fuck you again."
I was like, at least I'll just
Well, you guys.
I'll just
this
be
is
busy
a
for
busy
the next week
Yeah, this is a
until
busy
the
week.
week after, which he should be better and in
Maybe
better
he can forget
spirits.
about you between now and then.
He told me he loved me.
Oh shit! I
this a
hate
first
when they
date?
fucking do that.
No, we've hung out a couple times, but he knew me a week, and then he told me that he
Oh
loved
no,
me.
red flags. Burp, 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 burp.
Oh, those were like beyond red
Is
flags.
this
They
somebody
were,
we
like,
know?
Neon flashers. No.
No. Okay.
No, I met him when
No.
I was ironically looking for a DJ. And
Do you still need DJs? Because I got a shit ton of contacts.
no, not
I need to take the
Let's
goddamn
see.
ad down
Yeah.
because I still get emails and I'm
Hats
like,
off to you for pulling us a woman that we trust is going to be awesome, but good hard work for you.
Well,
Sarah found us our DJ for
I will take
Hillbilly
no
Ho
responsibility
Down.
for this DJ.
You
Not
need
that I
to.
don't trust her, but I'm taking no responsibility.
have you heard her?
I have not heard her, no, but she has a website, and I've looked at the website. I don't have time to listen to videos, but it looks okay. So,
Okay.
and she's been on a couple of podcast interviews and
And
stuff
she
like that
understands the
before.
kind of
so-
event
What
we're having.
what she
Yes.
meant to say is she is absolutely awesome. We are thrilled that she is going to be part of our
Yeah, she's actually
evening
really
of hosting
excited.
at BBW Con next Thursday
At the
for
Hillbilly
the
Ho
Hillbilly
Down.
Hoedown.
One of-
10 p.m.
And she is going to keep us dancing on that dance floor till the wee hours.
Yeah, she's
with
really
some of
excited.
her awesome tunes and mixes.
She's really
Bam.
excited to do this, and she wants to be on the show too. And I figure we can have her on maybe after we have her as the DJ. But she was the only one who didn't quibble over price. Like I'm just gonna tell you guys, I lowballed this shit. Like I put a price out there that is half of what we were being quoted as a friend's discount from some of our DJ friends, and plus some advertising trade. But one of my things was
Which we're not doing very good at so far.
well, here's the thing. One of the things that I was telling everyone, plus advertising trade, you'll get the cash on the day. I will give you cash. I'm not going to write you a check. I will hand you cash for the cash portion, and the advertising trade will be based after that, because if you suck, I'm not giving you advertising trade. All you're going to get is
Right.
cash.
Now she has all her own
Right.
equipment,
Because
and it's
here-
loud enough to fill our room, right?
That I made it very clear
Clear
that
what
she
we
needed to
had.
have her own speakers, she had to have her own lights, she had to have music, and I was very clear. I said, look, you need to have everything from 70s funk to 90s hip hop, everything in between,
And the new stuff.
and some new stuff,
And
and the
some
line
country,
dances, and
right?
some country. I said
This is the
theme
hillbilly
is the
hoedown.
hillbilly
It is the hoedown, yeah.
So we do need some country music.
I'm gonna just walk around doing that all night.
And she did say that if we had any special requests and it wasn't in her music library, that she would download it. And I sent her a couple of already, and
Okay,
she
good.
downloaded some. So
Okay.
I'm.
So could we
kind
get
of
a
excited.
link to her website?
Yeah, I
so
was gonna
we
say.
can-
Yeah,
so
I'll
we can
send you
take a
guys
look.
the
Yeah,
info she
perfect.
sent me.
No,
I
I'm
can't
very
do it right
excited.
now,
You know,
but-
I'm all about letting new people get a start, and I'm
Oh, yeah.
all about letting new women get a start.
Yeah,
So-
I'm excited that she's a chick.
Yeah, me too. So I'm, you know what? I hope
I wanted to
thing
get the
is,
lesbian,
we-
but she never replied back to me after the first email. I was like, you fucking cunt.
Well, but you know what? This is somebody too that like we could kind of
Throw it out
we
there.
always know people in our community
We
that are
always-
looking for
yeah,
DJs.
Yeah, exactly.
And
that's the
maybe
thing.
we can help kind of boost her career a little bit here.
Mhm.
Right,
So
because there's
I'm
always
excited.
different events
yeah,
that we're
Because one
all
of the things
involved
I
in.
was thinking of is like the last DJ, like if we needed him again for this one, but nobody could get a hold of him,
Right.
we would have had him back.
Right.
Because he was a great DJ. He did a really good job.
You're right.
And that's the other thing is, you build a relationship with us. First off, we do this event every year. If you're a good DJ this year, you're guaranteed this event again next year.
Yeah.
And if you impress the other party hosts who are going to be at our party, they'll probably hire you for their events as well. Because if this DJ is good and she's willing to work at reasonable rates, I don't see why Desiree wouldn't just keep her on hire as her DJ.
Exactly.
You know?
Well, and I do events throughout the year, and I'm also looking for a DJ for
For
a
a
weekly
club.
event.
Right.
Yeah, so,
So,
I
yeah.
hope this all works out for everybody. I'm excited about it. Yay! I'm really
Yeah, it's
excited.
true. Whoever
Thursday
does
night.
come in, we'll have a lot of between the people there.
And that's the
A
whole idea of
lot
the
of
advertising trade.
connections,
The
yeah.
four of us at this table have a lot of word of mouth.
Right.
Yeah.
So not only is it our word of mouth, like, hey, you need a DJ,
Well,
got a
and
great gal.
I
for
haven't
ya.
even mentioned to her yet that I work for the largest radio conglomerate in this city, and that we regularly use outside DJs for events,
That's right.
or that we host events that need outside DJs. And the call goes
I might
out.
mention it to ensure that she shows up.
Well, I mean, I'm going to probably mention it in the next day or two.
But
Like, hey.
Let me just say though, if not, I have a lot of One Direction on my phone, on my playlist.
I got
I'm just
iTunes.
saying, we will
no.
get
Now,
under that.
now, let's talk a little bit because we haven't. Are we taking an 8 o'clock break? So
Yeah,
can
we
come
can.
Back and,
Let me.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock exact.
Yeah, let me hold. I gotta get the music over. Hold on.
I gotta go grab some
Something we could jam
DVDs
Shit. I don't
for the
know.
bags.
Hold on a second.
not making-
Y'all talk while I try to figure out the
I
music. thing.
decided that I'm not going to make the pretzels until like Thursday
Let's
during the
do
day because I don't want them stale.
albums.
What are you making pretzels for?
I'm helping Desiree with the VIP bags for BBW Con, so we wanted some kind of personalized. So I'm going to make chocolate covered pretzel rods for the VIPs and put in their bags.
Some Luther Vandross.
Yeah,
Isley
There's gonna
Brothers.
be a lot of guys at this, right?
that's the whole
I
point.
have a good amount of
fans.
fans signed up so
Have
far.
you forgot?
I need a good amount more, but the buzz
How
behind
it felt
BWCon Con
that
is
day.
huge.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you know
yeah,
what?
it is.
I'm
Lot of
gonna play the album from. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you guys, but okay.
Here's what you'll find. Okay, go ahead, hon.
We had a guest on many years ago called Nick Evans Mowry. He has his own band and recording contract, and I have one of his albums, and I'm gonna play that for everybody. So on that note, since we have permission to use his music on our show indefinitely, because we made him sign a contract for that, we are going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this music from Nick Evans Mowry.